should not be played while driving. That's what I was greeted with. But what I'm going to greet you guys with is the same, I guess. But also, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minecraft, the quest for all biomes. Well, guys, today you'll see that I have 3 maps in my hand. And this map is almost done. This map, fully complete, and this map just barely started. The reason why is I think that we're going to be finishing this one off today, so I wanted to have this one prepared and ready for us as we take flight. So, we've got our faithful turbojets over here, and we're going to do a little Minecraft shuffle, if I can remember how to. There we go. So now, we should be able to shoot ourselves quite effectively. Also, as always, the customary turning on of the volume for you guys. There we go. So that we can then get propelled higher and higher into the air. Eat some food, of course. And then try and get ourselves higher again. Hopefully. Oh, not happening right now, I guess. I was getting really good at this. Now all of a sudden, not working so well. There we go. Managed to hit myself once there. There we go. A few good shots. That should keep us going. So we need to make our way down to the bottom of the map at the moment, so that we can continue filling in this very interesting looking map that we've got going on here. And the reason why I say it's very interesting looking is because it really defines a continental style that this particular seed in Minecraft has. Some of them are very dispersed and not very, you can't tell how they look. But I've noticed, at least with this one, that the more that we've been filling in these maps and stuff, the more you can determine land masses and how they look, which is really pretty awesome, because generally you struggle with that sort of thing in Minecraft, is to get a sense of bearing. So I would recommend to any of you that want to explore in Minecraft, definitely take a map with you when you want to do it. It really makes a world of difference. And saying that, we need to eat a bit of steak, because I'm getting hungry. Alrighty. So let's carry on down here. Now, unfortunately, this map was a bit of a failure. One great thing was that we did find our good old donkey over here. Well, he's not over here, but our good old donkey, so now we can continue with our exploits and move stuff around. And you'll see in the next episode that I put up that I put that to great use in getting materials from my main base over to the new settlement that we're busy working on at the moment in the my words are not coming to me. In the savannah. Yes, that is what I was trying to think of. In the savannah area, we are putting it to great use. We are busy building an amazing city over there that is going to be so awesome once it is done. I'm really pleased with how it's turning out at the moment, guys. Really super duper happy. Anyway, we are finally getting to the edge of this map over here where we can get some terrain filled in over here. So that is awesome. Okay, come. Fill in this terrain. Fill it in with the blue seas that are below you. Fill it in with the blue skies that are above you. Well, the blue skies don't really get filled in on the map, but you get the general idea. Okay, so I don't seem to be hitting myself. There we go. It sounds very strange, like why would you want to hit yourself? Well, in this game, there is a very legitimate reason for that, because you want to get the punch effect so that you can continue flying without having to land. Alrighty, so talking about land, let's have a look at the land down below us as we go, because we don't want to be missing out on too much. With this flying like this, it is pretty awesome, but it also means that we don't get to have the exact experience of traveling along on the land that we used to. So we'll have to see how it goes, but for now I'm really enjoying having the ability to fly in Minecraft Survival, which is not something that we've had generally. So it is nice indeed. Alrighty, now we must be very careful over here and come around this way. We are starting to lose a bit of altitude. So, hi. I'm not entirely sure why I'm not able to hit myself all of a sudden. And those arrows are sounding... I'm in the water. Okay, well, we've lost altitude entirely. We have now sunk into the ocean, unfortunately. Oh well. Can we actually get back up from the ocean into the sky? Yes, we can. We just need to get enough shots off. I don't seem to be able to click fast enough all of a sudden. I don't know what's happening. If it's the world generating new terrain or something that's messing with it, or... There we go. Maybe I was just doing it at too steep an angle. There we go. Look how far these arrows are going, and I'm barely pulling back on the bow. Like, for them to go that far, I should have to pull like this. There we go, there we go. This really takes a bit of getting used to, guys, this whole flying with the bow thing, but it's so awesome because it's not just like... I hope they don't remove it. That's what I want to say. Because it's not so much like a bug, like it's a cheat. It's more a skill thing. If you're skillful enough to fly like this, you deserve to be able to, sort of thing. It's like a reward sort of thing. Because it's a mission to get the elytra in the first place. Getting a punch to bow with infinity and braking and all the stuff necessary to make it a viable alternative to walking is not an easy feat either. It's also quite tricky. So if you have the ability to get all of these things, this continuous flight is definitely a good reward for it. But not only the ability to get all of these things, but you really need the skill to be able to stay in the air with it as well. It's not easy. Getting the exact touch right to be able to get that shot off so that you fly. Yep, not the easiest thing in the world, as I'm discovering right now. I don't know, sometimes I just seem to have the feeling for it and I can hop up into the air anytime I like. I mean, while I was building the settlement, I was able to go pretty much from the ground base of the settlement up into the top of the mountain just by shooting my bow to get me up, like from a running start. Whereas now, when I'm in the air already, I'm having trouble launching myself. I don't know if that's due to lag or what that is, but these arrows definitely seem to be going a bit too far. Anyway, guys, we have finally filled in this map. This map is officially complete, which means that we are probably somewhere on this map now. Yep, we are indeed. So now what we need to do is we need to start making our way this way. And the reason why is because we need to start heading towards the other map that we have prepared, because we want to start filling that one in and see what new terrain awaits us. Hopefully a mesa biome. That is the dream, guys, to find a mesa biome or a mushroom island. Oh, either of those would be absolutely amazing. But for a little while here, we're going to fly without a map in our hand. As you can see, we are super high up, so we can get some good, decent speed coming along here. And also in the corner of your screen there, underneath the bow, you're getting a little bit of a sneak peek of the settlement as we fly by there at supersonic speeds. So fast, in fact, that the world isn't exactly loading below us, so I'm a bit worried that we're going to hit into a mountain or something here. So I think I am actually going to bring out the map just to see where we're going. There we go. We were flying super fast there. Wow. Alrighty, let's get ourselves up into the air. And those are the mountains that I was afraid of hitting, because those mountains are extremely tall, as you can see. Alrighty. So let's just keep getting some altitude here, hopefully. Come on. There we go. Fly up. How far are we now? Getting there, guys. As you can see, these maps are vast. So saying that we filled in 2 of them is no mean feat. And there's plenty more map space to come. So it'll be very, very interesting to see, once we've got all of these maps filled in, what the lay of the land looks like. I think it's going to be very, very interesting indeed. Indeed. Alrighty. Fly around here, because we want to make it up to this upper corner, and we are almost there. There's a village over there. Yes, there is indeed. It has been mapped before, so that is not something that is of a concern to us at the moment, fortunately, because we need to focus on getting the maps filled. Let's see, can I get another burst? No, not at the moment. Alrighty. Let's see, are we on this map yet? We are almost on this map. Let's actually fly a bit. There we go. Guys, we have started the third map in the map room series. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow, that feels so good. Alrighty, try to get some altitude because we are losing height and speed and whatnot. Come on. Come on, you can do this. I caught one of the other arrows because none of the initial arrows wanted to fire me, so I had to take one of the other arrows to go down. But it was crude but effective, as the saying goes. Alrighty, now come this way. Just to explore down here a bit. I am way high up though, so I do want to lose a bit of altitude, but not so much that we crash down into the ground before we can get ourselves up again. Let's eat, shall we? And go back to the map. Hopefully it'll fill in. Yep, it did. It did. Alrighty, a lot of savanna and desert in this world. Wow. I'm really amazed at the amount that there is. You wouldn't guess that there would be so much in this one world. Like, more biodiversity is what I'm getting at. Yes, we have seen other biomes, more foresty biomes and whatnot. But the extremely vast majority of the land here is either savanna land or desert. It's a very, very dry world. Even with all this ocean surrounding it. It's quite strange, really. And once again, looks like I'll have to catch some of these falling down arrows as we go. Because catching the ordinary ones doesn't seem to be working for some reason at the moment. So let's get some more arrows going for ourselves. And we're in the ocean. We fell straight down. I think I looked too high up at that time. So it instantly got us to fall down. Now we were able to get ourselves out of the ocean before with these punch arrows. Doesn't seem to be helping this time. Alrighty. So let's just keep going, swimming along. We do have depth strider, so it's not too big a thing that we're in the ocean. We're actually going as fast as we would go if we were on land, strangely enough. So we're going to fill out this whole row over here at the moment. And it will be pretty cool. Alrighty. Let's come up here. I don't know if these specks are being caused by us not filling things in. Those little specks at the top. Or if it's because of... No, I think we touched the bottom. So that's why we're not being able to gain some altitude here. Let's come onto the land. And I do see Mr. Skellington over there. And that's going to cause some trouble for us if we're not careful. Wow, my aim is off tonight. Probably why I can't keep in the air. There we go. And one more should do it. No, okay. Fortunately for us, this bow doesn't do too much damage. Unfortunately for the mobs as well, apparently, it seems. Okay, so let's just keep on going, swimming through the ocean. We'll try and launch off from that little bit of land over there when we get there. In the meantime, though, we can have a lovely look at the Minecraft stars. I wonder if anybody's ever drawn little constellations in the Minecraft stars, or if you could. Are these stars the same night after night? It would be very interesting to find out, actually, if the varying stars in Minecraft are the same. Because then you could make sort of like a Minecraft, what would you call this, star system, or solarium, or whatever you would call it. Try and figure out where the Minecraft world is in relation to the universe. I know that sounds a bit ridiculous, but at least it would be fun. Okay, come on, piece of land. I know you're a bit off the map over here, but we need you in order to get our wings going again. And we need our wings in order to get back home. So, you will be crucial to us at this current juncture. Junction, I think is the better word over there. This is very interesting as well, how this land suddenly rises up out of the ocean like this. You find that quite often with little islands that are out in the ocean. This is actually very realistic to how they are. They're actually the tops of giant underwater mountains that just so happen to have emerged from the sea. From the sea that they were in. Anyway, we are now soaring up into the sky, fortunately. But what I would like to do is not just soar into the sky, but soar higher into the sky. Thank you very much. Because what that enables us to do is gain some nice altitude. There we go. And turn. Alrighty. Sorry for being a bit quiet, but this does take a bit of concentration to do, this little whole turning exercise while still maintaining altitude, especially when your altitude wasn't too high to start with. Alrighty, and then come around so we fill in this little bit of the map over here, which we had missed out, unfortunately. Alright, I think we're going to do one quick little turn back into the sun here, just to get this little corner so we don't have to worry about it next time we come around. Come on, there we go. That should give us a bit of height and a bit of speed. Alrighty. Okay, now we can turn around here, eat some steak, and fly towards the setting moon. As we try and fill in the rest of the map on the way back. Well, not the rest of the map, the rest of the top two. Two stripes, as we shall call them from hence on. The stripes of the map. Come on, thank you. Yeesh. Really struggling to hit myself with the bow tonight for some strange, odd reason. Anyway, here we go. Let's fill in that little bit of the map here. And make our way down. Let's see if we can do this on a single glide. And I've got my hand completely off the mouse at the moment, just watching the setting moon. Let's see how far this glide actually takes us. Be quite interesting. We still can't see the land below us, which is in itself interesting, because you think you would be by now able to. But I guess we are on a slightly upward facing direction over here, so it's not too surprising that we're not really losing elevation. The map is getting filled in nicely, so that is brilliant. We don't really have to worry about that. How high up are we? Let's just F3 quickly. If we look at our Y, we are way up there in the 200s. We are falling very, very slightly, but with greater speed as we go. And we're also going a bit off course over here, which is not great because we need to keep filling in the area as we go. We don't want to have gaps in our map. We're gonna, these odd little spots are inevitable. I'm not really concerned about that. I'm not crazy perfectionist, so it doesn't really bother me. I'm sorry if any of you are and it bothers you, but for me it's not really that big a deal. As long as we've got the great overview is what I'm concerned with, that we don't miss out on any major piece of land. That would be a great travesty. And I'm not supposed to be shooting. We're supposed to just be gliding down until we can see what we can see. And we've made it a great distance of the way back, actually. Just on that one little glide there from whatever height we were at before. We are now being able to see land below us, though, which means that we're going to be able to touch down over here quite soon, which is interesting in itself. I mean, the fact that we've fallen so slowly that we've been able to fill in almost the whole second stripe over here is really a testament to how powerful a feature this punch bow is and what a difference it makes to travel. So it was really, really a good thing to do Quest for Flight first before we did the whole Quest for all biomes like we're doing now. Because without this bow and elytra, this whole process would have been a much, much lengthier one. That being said, though, look at the amazing mountains ahead of us. I mean, those are some amazing looking things. Come on, up. We need to gain altitude. Nope, not happening. Alrighty, we've landed. This is as far as it's taken us. But it was pretty far indeed. And like I was saying, look at these amazing mountains ahead of us over here. Quite something to see. And with the water gushing out, the sand coming down the sides like that. Very, very nice indeed. And we are able to fly straight over them. How awesome. Nice. There we go. So yeah, guys, 2 whole stripes of this map complete. And join me next time as we continue work on our settlement. See you then. My name as always is Athais. Good night, and God bless.